Pluto made them come all alongside. Pluto's circle crosses that of a few different planets. Pluto, the hard little planet on the outdoor scopes of our nearby planet business enterprise, is working up electricity in the world of cosmology. Ongoing reports imply a doable revel-in with Neptune, elevating concerns amongst researchers and vicinity enthusiasts. Placing figures like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Michio Kaku have sounded cautions about the ramifications of this infinite event. However, how did PL develop to become on a crash direction with its adjacent planet, and what have to this heavenly conflict propose for lifestyles on this planet? Be a part of us as we disentangle how something huge just slammed into Neptune and how researchers were left stressed by means of this good-sized irregularity. Pluto, once hailed as an undeniable planet, went through a change in its popularity, being renamed as a bantam planet because of its unconventional circle. No longer withstanding this downgrade, Pluto virtually spellbinds and interests the cosmic nearby location. Later forecasts from esteemed researchers like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Michio Kaku have raised concerns about Pluto's route likely converging with Neptune, indicating and drawing near string of effect between the two divine our bodies that can have vital repercussions for Earth. Pluto's excursion around the Sun stands aside due to its top-notch attributes inside our close BIP planet organization. Its circle is in particular big, crossing a beautiful amount of astronomical gadgets since its revelation in 1930. Pluto has yet to complete a full unrest across the solar. Adding to its character is the profoundly stretched state of its circle, a departure from the greater roundabout ways followed through the massive planets. Furthermore, Pluto's circle strays via 17 degrees from the ecliptic plane, giving its manner a greater extreme grade contrasted with one-of-a-type planets. The mixture of Pluto's nature and its curved circle provides layers of intricacy to its orbital example. One distinguished perspective is its occasional converion with Neptune's circle. For about 20 years all through every circle, Pluto ventures nearer to the solar than Neptune, resisting assumptions in view in their separate situations in the closed-by-planet group. Digging further into Pluto's circle, it's far charming to pay attention to that it is something but wonderful circle yet. As an alternative, a lengthened circle paying homage to more of an oval form. This wonderful circle results in critical sorts in Pluto's separation from the solar. All through its tour, at its nearest approach, Pluto goes indoors spherical 30 astronomical gadgets of the Sun, while at its farthest issue, it involves more than 49 away instances the distance of Neptune from the solar. Further, Pluto's circle is leaned at a factor relative to the circles of the significant planets in our close planet organization. This tendency now not just provides to the intricacy of its circle however also assumes the essential element in its collaborations with special heavenly our bodies, especially Neptune. While Pluto was once seemed as a solitary drifter within the outer reaches, its nearby encounters with Neptune highlight the interconnectedness of heavenly bodies, each utilizing gravitational forces that shape the trails of others. In later years, advancements in observational era have usual cosmologists to music Pluto's moves with top-notch accuracy. This has introduced about a deeper comprehension of its circle and its in all likelihood ramifications for the stability of the outer closed planet group. Even because the risk of a right-away impact among Pluto and Neptune remains low, the opportunity cannot be completely discounted, prompting persisted monitoring and check via the astronomical community. Regardless of its modest period and some distance off region, Pluto proceeds to command interest and hobby amongst researchers and fans alike. The query emerges: why hasn't there been an accident among Pluto and Neptune? The reaction lies within the pull of gravity from awesome planets. Stargazers began focused on Pluto's way now not long after tracking down it, and its path baffled them. Diverse to maximum planets that stick close to a similar aircraft as they circle the Sun, referred to because the ecliptic plane Pluto stands aside with its precious factor and oval form circle. The mystery expanded whilst they understood Pluto's way crosses Neptune. No matter these intricacies, Pluto's circle stays robust, displaying the complex mechanics of area. Learning how three divine our bodies circulate and collaborate gravitationally like Pluto, Neptune, and the Sun is a big challenge. It is like attempting to foresee in which they may skip based totally mostly on wherein they begin and the way they pull on every different. For PL, this mission reveals how its way, Neptune's way, and the Sun set up all artwork terms like assimilation, libration, and the VSOP wavering. These assist researchers with settling this widespread riddle. A simulation is crucial for maintaining planets in their circles. Even as Pluto crosses Neptune's manor, it's at least 90 degrees away, keeping them from crashing scope. Libration ensures that at the same time as Pluto strategies Neptune or different massive planets, it is nicely over their way, reducing the danger of a crash. The VSOP wavering, named after researchers von Zappel, Steve, and Saplin, figures out why Pluto's circle seems to be notable yet stays everyday over the long term. No matter the confusion in area, some styles and suggestions hold matters in request. These pointers keep Pluto's circle strong for stalling crashes with Neptune or changes in its manner. The opportunity of orbital mayhem explains how a heavenly frame's way is notably sensitive to wherein it begins. Maybe very lots represented through Pluto. Indeed, even little adjustments in its scenario or speed can destroy its circle over a long time. Researchers use computer simulations to find out how Pluto movements in space. These simulations use extravagant math to duplicate how Pluto friends with one-of-a-kind location stuff like Neptune. By tweaking these reproductions most effective a tad, cosmologists can recognize how small modifications can trade Pluto's way. Inside the closing part of the 190s, these reenactments tune down something fascinating approximately Pluto's circle. No matter the fact that there are subjects that must make it stable, Pluto's circle can nevertheless be eccentric. Simply a minuscule distinction in wherein Pluto begins off developed or how short it is going can roll out large enhancements over severe years. However, despite this sickness, Pluto's circle stays solid for a wonderful long time, like billions of years. This indicates that during spite of the truth that Pluto appears out of manipulate, its excursion throughout the solar follows quite some a few type or some other. Searching beforehand to what will arise with planets like Pluto, which have awkward circles, is hard. These frameworks are so capricious that it's miles tough to remember what is going to occur over the prolonged corridor. Recreations help us discover approximately what may also want to occur. But they likewise show us that we cannot foresee all that truly. This information assists us with seeing higher how our solar framework works. Pluto's circle suggests us how circles that look like flimsy can alter because of gravity and the way matters pass in place. Continuing to look at is huge, additionally focusing on those subjects so we can recognize in which we inform in the universe. On the factor when we look at area, we decide out that topics can be eccentric, and Pluto's circle is an exceptional example of that flightiness. Pluto's circle is not like the ones of various planets. It is extra-oval customary because of this it is now not a perfect circle. Here and there, it even gets towards the solar than Neptune does. This will make matters exciting because Neptune is also available cruising along its way. There may be a hint possibility that Pluto and Neptune may additionally want to locate one every different faster or later. Notwithstanding its unusual circle, Pluto figures out the way to stay far, far away from Neptune maximum of the time. That is because of the fact of something known as gravitational forces. Gravity resembles an undetectable power that draws matters within the course of each other. So despite the fact that Pluto and Neptune must appear as though they're on a collision path, their circles are painstakingly arranged actions directed with the resource of the draw of gravity. Pluto's circle instructs us that vicinity is loaded with shocks. What seems to be tumultuous from the get-go look can be a sensitive equilibrium of powers. By that specialize in Pluto's circle, researchers gain benefit advantage reports into the mind-boggling mechanics of our planetary employer. This ongoing commentary and research are essential for extending our records of the universe and our area internal it. Imagine if Pluto and Neptune impacted. It might be an inestimable event, sending wonder waves via our comprehension of the nearby planet agency. While we've got one floor in facts, what's taking region indicates that we sincerely have an extended manner to go. That specialize in what massive planets suggest for Pluto's manner offers us true-size quantities of data about how our whole close-by-planet institution works. It indicates us that wherein every planet is and the manner it moves can alternate the tactics of different matters in place. Regardless of the truth that space is convoluted, a few top researchers are compelled that Pluto has to collide with Neptune. This makes them cannot assist considering why this could display up. Regardless of the fact that it seems no longer probably Neil deGrasse Tyson, a renowned area researcher, makes them hobby-mind regarding Pluto. He imagines that renaming Pluto as a bantam planet, not a top one like Earth, is a degree ahead. He accepts we are typically mastering new matters about how matters pass in space. Tyson sees Pluto's uncommon way as a signal that there may additionally be, despite the fact that a ton we don't comprehend. He feels that the mysteries of area are so fascinating. He likewise is aware of that considerable pastime sports in area, like Pluto's renaming, get people intrigued in area generation. Tyson needs to help people keep close the cool and at instances uncommon subjects, approximately how area features. He thinks it's miles vital to talk approximately how place mechanics can wonder us. Tyson works with distinct researchers to warning people about the capability risks of Pluto's bizarre way. Inside the wake of focusing on Pluto a ton, the fact that it may collide with Neptune one day makes him targeted. He says this will purpose huge issues for our complete planetary business enterprise. An accident amongst Pluto and Neptune could be an uncommon and critical occasion. It had discharge a ton of energy and could damage separated Pluto portions from the coincidence can also want to fly round area and hit different planets and moons. Neptune might also need to likewise enjoy the effect and alternate the way it motion. Renowned theoretical physicist Michio Kaku, acknowledged for his contributions to string concept and science communication, offers an exciting perspective on region exploration. He thinks that understanding how the future of area tour and the dating between celestial mechanics and theoretical physics may be accumulated from specializing in peculiarities like Pluto's circle. Kaku considers Pluto's circle to be a window into the future of area exploration. By greedy the multifaceted gravitational interactions and orbital dynamics of heavenly our bodies like Pluto, we will improve destiny location missions, supporting with more secure navigation through the Sun gadget, predicting capability dangers, and planning missions to far-off corners of our cosmic neighborhood. Kaku emphasizes that styles 1 from Pluto's circle may be implemented to exploring different heavenly our bodies, supplying a street map for decoding far-flung universes. He frequently highlights the deep connection among celestial mechanics and theoretical physics, stressing that the moves and interactions of planets, for instance the gravitational dance amongst Pluto and Neptune, are rooted in crucial standards of physics. Kaku's work in theoretical physics, specifically string concept, objectives to get to the lowest of those concepts at their core. He suggests that targeting the complexities of celestial mechanics like Pluto's circle can offer insights into the underlying prison recommendations of the universe. Similar to Tyson, Kaku has also pondered the capacity collision of celestial bodies pertaining to his theories approximately the universe. A collision among Pluto and Neptune, even as tremendous in astronomy, could offer a completely specific observational possibility, doubtlessly contributing to how we'd interpret string idea. String principle, which replaces point-like debris with one-dimensional strings, attempts to explain the essential forces and depend inside the universe. Such an effect ought to create excessive conditions of electricity and gravity, losing sight at the behavior of important particles and forces underneath severe situations, a key awareness in strength string precept. Furthermore, the gravitational waves produced by such an effect may need to offer treasured records for sorting out predictions of string concept regarding gravity and spacetime. While the direct effect at the international might be insignificant because of our distance from the outer planet AR group, the scientific implications can be profound. Knowledge occasions like this may increase our information of the fundamental nature of the universe as described by string principle and special theoretical physics regions. Pluto's particular qualities, inspired through the gravitational forces of neighboring planets, particularly Neptune, highlight the complicated and dynamic nature of region. But the universe holds many mysteries, and the three-frame hassle is clearly one of them. Researchers assume other potential disasters highlighting the ongoing quest for facts and exploration within the sizable universe. Even though it's exceedingly no longer in all likelihood, there is nevertheless a small possibility of planets taking pics each distinct in area. This can get up due to the fact planets' paths are inspired via different factors like gravity from other planets, which researchers name the three-body problem. In locations just like the TRAPPIST-1 system, wherein there are 7 Earth-sized planets, the gravitational forces create a type of rhythm in how the planets circulate, referred to as orbital resonances. Through the years, these paths can make a planet's direction less stable and can need to cause collisions. Even though systems like TRAPPIST-1 are teeming with planets, crashes are not occurring proper now. Researchers maintain a watch on those systems to apprehend how planets have an impact on each other's paths, especially after they get near. This allows us to understand how planets move in space. Sometimes there are rogue planets that don't orbit a celebrity and wafted round unusually. These planets used to be element of a celebrity superstar tool but have been given ejected because of such things as gravity or when another celebrity got here too close. Through the years, these wandering planets can tour some distance and could run into different celebrity structures. However, due to the fact that place is more regularly than no longer empty, the danger of them hitting some other planet is very low. Rogue planets are interesting as compared to the range of stars and planets with robust orbits, so crashes are even extra not likely. When worlds combine, it can disrupt the orbits of the celebrity systems inside them. Even though planets possibly may not wreck into each other right away, for the length of these huge occasions, areas of stability for gravity can exchange how stars and planets pass. Now and again, planets get flung out into location, turning into rogue worlds. Different instances, they might collide with one another or their host stars. These disruptions ought to genuinely create new celestial bodies or make new stars. The late heavy bombardment idea shows that around 3.9 billion years in the past, there was a length of accelerated crashes involving comets and asteroids. This flood of X is thought to have passed off because of the reality the outer planets like Jupiter and Saturn were transferring spherical loads, which tousled the trails of masses of smaller gadgets in place. As a result, the once smaller objects were given thrown onto unpredictable paths, many conducting in the internal part of our Sun device. This brought about a big growth in crashes on planets like Earth. Whilst the one's impacts didn't contain planets colliding with every other right away, they examined the manner that gravity could make large adjustments to how things circulate in area. This bombardment fashioned the surfaces and reminiscences of planets in our solar tool. It is able to have even brought water and natural stuff to Earth, assisting shape our planet. As stars trade through the years, their planets' paths may exchange, potentially causing them to collide with different planets or even their host stars. Through knowledge and tracking those events, researchers can gain valuable insights into the dynamic nature of the universe.